Hey, we back. Little technical difficulties, but we back. You was talking about how Drake is the person we look up to now.
No. You were saying that, and I was saying.
Oh, I was for sure.
Yeah, I was saying that the artists nowadays, they probably won't be saying that if you ask them. No one's gonna disrespect Drake, but no one is just like, you know how, I don't know if you remember early in Chris Brown's career, he was just like, Michael Jackson was my idol. Like, I woke up in my bed at night and I was fucking doing the moonwalk. On my head with no drawers on. Yeah, bro. Chris Brown loved Michael Jackson, bro.
How much truth is in that statement?
Oh my, bro.
I don't know.
Hey, rest in peace, Michael. That's all I'm saying. I respect him. But that's just what I'm saying. Like, no one's. I don't think anyone. Now that I think about it, do you ever think? Would you find it weird if someone told you, when I was a kid, I used to rap the Drake slow albums and pretend to be him?
Now, the thing is, I can see that from a kid right now. I wouldn't say that.
There's no kid that would say, what is Drake talking about or doing that would make a little kid want to do it? They just think Drake's cool because he's Drake and he's saying rap.
Drake.
Yeah, like, but they don't want to
literally Drake. Literally, Drake is Drake. Like, he does things that other people can't do, but he's doing it so easily and well. He's to a standard where he can literally give you a feature. Name someone else that can give someone a career off a feature.
Okay, I'm not saying, but think about it like this though. If you heard a little kid singing any one of Drake's songs, if your son came to you, Daddy, I want to be like Drake. Oh, I got my eyes on you.
That's the song I was thinking of too.
Yeah. I'd be like, that's a little weird, but okay. Like, you wouldn't, like, why do you want to be like Drake? What is he doing? I don't know.
What is he not doing?
He doesn't have a niche, I would say. Like, something that can make you be like, that's why people want to be like Drake. And maybe they're getting women. Like, everyone thinks Drake's.
I was about to say, he don't even look like he be getting women. Not even like that. Hold on. It's like, because we don't ever really see him with any women, but we know he be.
Bro, Drake be destroying women before.
I know, but we don't ever really see him with them.
They be doing Drake dirty though. That's why he's still making all these songs with so much soul in it. So apparently,
I got soul coming soon.
Good plug. Apparently, Drake got either. I don't know.
I think Drake bags like ridiculous.
Well, see, the problem is with him. I think with who he is, he only can attract thotties, and so thotties ain't gonna be what you want them to be.
But the thing is, like, when girls see, it's like, it's Drake. What are you going low? You gotta go be lower. What?
No, because I think out there in Cali, bro, them girls, they've been out there in Cali. They already got money. They know there's like, even though you may not get with Drake, there's probably.
Okay, there's Drake money, and then there's what, Hove money, Jay-Z money. There's not really much up you can get from Drake.
I'm talking about even. I'm saying Drake is like the pinnacle of who you could get in terms of like out in Cali.
Then why do they do him dirty if he's got all this stuff?
Because you may not be able to get with Drake, but if he not that hood that you like, you can always.
He can be. That. Drake got hitters.
He got hitters, but is he a hitter? Like. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what it is because I don't get it either. I don't understand what women want. If you can't,
women want, like, I don't know. They just want that bad boy or something. I have no idea, bro.
If you cannot make it work with Drake, I don't know what the fuck you looking for then.
We need to get a woman on this podcast to really tell us what y'all want because we don't know. We really don't.
At the end of the day, they all gonna be like, yeah, of course I would date Drake. But. How come Drake ain't want to marry nobody? How come ain't nobody talking about wanting to marry Drake?
Oh no.
We didn't hear nothing about his baby until Pusha T said something. Like, I don't want nobody to know I got Drake, baby. Why don't you?
Real talk, bro. Drake is hurt still.
Yeah, he's still hurt. I listened to like I saw this little
rap caviar interview.
Yes, and it was something about some girl from who's an English kind of like singer or something. He put her on, got her big, and so like she told him, yeah, me and you together now. And as soon as he got her over to the U.S. to make songs, she dumped him. I was
That's crazy. That's crazy how much similarities me and Drake got.
Whoa.
That was legit.
Drew.
But they gonna do. I was telling you this earlier. At the end of the day, females gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day, regardless of if it's in their best interest or not.
That's true.
So that's why I don't try to understand them no more. I'm just like, whatever.
Just do you, and I'm gonna try to do me. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Like if you're not willing to go with this ship, I'm not gonna try and force you.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. I'm not gonna waste my time anymore, and I'm not going to like just entertain stuff that doesn't need to be entertained. I'm 23 now. I feel old because I've been working, but yeah, I'm just not doing that anymore. So.
No time, no energy for that. Like I don't mind like fighting for it if we like a few years in, and then
Of course.
like let's say like you working and you grinding, so that means you are not spending as much time with her as you used to. Then I understand fighting for it. But like in the first year or so, it's like I understand the lovey-dovey phase where you gotta be around each other a little bit just to see if it's gonna work. But after that, once you get settled,
We should be straight, right?
I ain't gotta check on you every 10 seconds, do I?
Oh no. So, but yeah, that's crazy. It's just life, bro.
Would you say dating nowadays is harder than what it was for our parents?
Yes and no. Now it could be yes because social media is good and bad because you can put so much information out, but also you can talk to so many people quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, like you don't have to write any letters, or you don't have to like stay up till 9 o'clock to call them or something like that.
Yeah.
You can do everything right now just that easy, but that comes with all this drama, and I guess, it's never drama on my end because I'm always straight. I'm good, no matter what. I don't do drama. Like I don't know why people whatever.
Snippet.
I just don't do it. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's a mixed bag of both.
I feel like it made us a little bit more lazy as a generation because, like, I remember in high school I wanted to go out with this girl, and my mom told me before I could go out with her, I had to meet her father and take her flowers and chocolates when I go out to meet her. And I was like,
So you like that?
yeah, I was like, wait a minute, why do all that for? And so like now, if I'm trying to talk to a girl, I'm of course be like, try to be romantic and cordial, but it's not like over the top when I'm like sending you a letter, sending you flowers.
Nah, because that might come off stalkerish. Like,
For some reason, that comes off stalkerish.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because when I did that, when I brought the flowers, but she was like, okay, thank you. Never saw her again. I was like, I told my mom, I was like, can I do that for the second one? How about let's make a deal and make it the second one? She's like, no, the first one, and either this or you don't date her, because like I had to use her car, so I had to bite the bullet. I should have did. My grandma said, just tell her you did it and don't do it.
Bruh, man, my grandma be setting me, bruh. A few months ago, she literally, we have our store or whatever, like, our hair store or whatever.
Yeah.
She literally was there. I was at work. She called, no, I wasn't at work. I was at home or something. She called me and she said, hey, I got a girl here. She's really pretty. Do you want to talk to her?
Hey, your grandma said you ready on the spot.
I said no.
Oh, what?
Bruh, hold on. I don't know what she looks like. She probably is scared or don't know. She's like, that was probably a very awkward situation for her. And knowing what I said to her, do not put her on the phone. If you put her on the phone, I might hang up. She puts her on the phone anyway. And she's like, hey. And I was like, hey. And she was like, hey. And I was like, sorry my grandma's being like this. You're probably embarrassed. You can give the phone back to her. Have a good day. Or something like that.
Bro, you gotta put on the moves, bro. Like
I'm going to
I understand it
in that situation.
You probably won't pull. You take the shot because in your grandma's eyes, you a now.
What?
Your grandma basically.
Bro, she does that all the time.
All right, wait a minute. Think about it like this. Yes, you and that girl feel awkward, of course. But how awkward is it for your grandmother?
Not awkward at all because she keeps doing it.
Because she
That's like this. You saying, shoot your shot. Look, I'm not in the arena, and I got a blindfold. I'm trying to shoot.
Shooters gonna shoot either way, right? Yeah, shooters gonna shoot either way. It's
so
like,
I'm be like, hey, how you doing? You can get my number, or you can look me up like that way. You know what I mean? If
no, you started out right. Like you're not like actually trying to be like, make it. You just kind of doing one of these, and you'd be like, you started out right when you was like, sorry about my grandma. I don't know why she's doing this.
My grandma is the wingman, actually.
Yeah,
So I want her to do that.
No, you don't want her to, but if she did that, I would play along just because my grandma went out of her way to do that. I'm like, sorry about my grandma. You know, I don't know why she wants me to meet women through her for some reason. She feels like, I'm sure you're a pretty girl. I'm sure you have a lot going on. I would love to talk to you, but I'm kind of busy right now. Just give her your contact and I'll hit you up there.
Okay.
Oh!
I'm gonna give my grandma your number.
No.
You out.
No.
Yeah. You out.
I was just saying, like, just to play along with it, bro. Like, it would be fun just to, cause I would then, since I know my grandmother does that, I would then just fuck around with it and have fun.
Okay. You in a whole. You don't know my grandma, cause if I like give in to start to do that, and she knows I like it when she does that.
Oh yeah.
She gonna do it all the time.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I kind of think they only happen at one time.
Nah, she gonna grow out the grocery store. Wait, hold up, that girl over there, and then she gonna. Hey, hold on, my grandson on the phone.
Video idea, by the way.
Thanks.
What about like, do you trust your grandmother's judgment? Like, what if who she recommended you to is Beyonce or something like that? Like, you don't know. That's what I'm saying. You don't know if you trust your grandma's judgment. Because I don't trust my grandma's judgment, because my grandma, one of those grandmas is like, ooh, everybody's smart, everyone's beautiful. It's like, no, they're not, grandma.
Got him.
My grandma's gonna. It's like, I don't know exactly what my grandma would say. Like, I don't know what the girl looked like. But if I had to guess, she was black, for one.
Okay.
But yeah, like, other than that, I have no idea.
Yeah, so like, that's the thing you gotta figure out first. Like, you might not know if your grandma like actually
can like help me out.
Yeah, because I feel like if it's grandma gonna make sure. Cause like your mama gonna make sure she a good girl. She go to church every Sunday, do this, do that. Grandma just trying to find you a girl to talk to. I'm pretty sure if she's doing it in the stove, it ain't gonna be like some church girl who she see every Sunday. Like, oh, bring your niece by the stove Sunday. I gotta talk to her about something. Right? It'd be the women who come in the beauty salon, and it's your grandma like, dang.
Nah. If she was my actual wingman, she'd just be like, hey, I got a grandson. Boom, here's a card, official business card. Shout out Clique Classix. And then hit up your boy. He out here making moves.
Yeah, the girl would never hit you up in that situation. Never. There's a 0% chance a girl will hit you up if your grandma gives her your business card.
Look, she might need some work done.
Alright, Trey.
She might be an upcoming model that need to get snapped.
She may need the connects, but I very highly doubt she gonna be like, hey, I saw your picture on your business card.
So I gotta get pictures on my business card now.
Yeah. That's definitely the next move, brother. Here it comes! But it's not cool.
I don't really play. I just know chemistry. Like, I'm not trying to play games anymore. I'm just looking for something I can build.
Yeah, so some relationship.
Of course.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think we at that age. Me and you kind of like accelerating out the clock. But
What does that mean?
so like most people when they're 23,
potato chip,
24,
dip,
25,
potato chip, dip,
ain't
potato
really
chip,
trying to get married like that, unless they already knew the person. Cause like in our situation, most people be like, oh, 23, insane.
2 hours later.
I don't know, bro.
Holy moly. These nuts.
I don't know.
Got him.
It's a whole thing, bro. It's a whole thing. So You working on any new material for?
Yeah, I'm working on a few new bits for the upcoming year. I usually do like a set a month, and that works in like 5-minute intervals. So like I'll have a 5-minute set, and I'll do that for a month. And if it goes well, I may stretch it to a month and a half, 2 months, because the thing is, like, once you get like a funny enough set to where people laugh at it, yes, you telling the same jokes every week, but not the same people are in there every week. And then every time someone comes in there and see you, they may be like, oh, that's my favorite joke by him. I like hearing it. You should hear it. I brought you here to hear it.
Oh.
And so like I may stick with it for like a little bit longer, but I'm super secretive about like whenever I'm getting ready to start a new set.
Could you do a joke on cue?
Could I do a joke on cue?
Like if I tell you to do a joke right now, not like a eccentric like for my stand up, or just like a joke you got in your back pocket. You always bring out this little little chuckle.
Yes, I could, but
it's always going into your material.
Yeah, because I'm like still so new that like I only have my stand up stuff. And so like maybe next year I can then have this year's material to throw away. You know what I mean? Because like I'm still in my first years of material,
right?
Which is 10 minutes. So if I told you a joke right now, it would be something from the 10 minutes.
So every joke you kind of have, it would just say if you had a stand up special right now, all your jokes that you know right now that you ever written would be that entirety, and like you wouldn't have any extra jokes almost.
No, I do have one kind of joke that I like. I don't know if I'm a use it because it's like out there, bro. Like here, I'll tell it to you on this. Hopefully, not too many people spoil it for whoever sees it. But did you know that Bill Cosby is about to get out of jail soon?
No, he's not.
Bro, like I went home this weekend and like we was watching Saturday Night Live, and Eddie Murphy was talking about how he never envisioned that he would be in LA living with a beautiful family and Bill Cosby would be in jail. And so I laughed when he said that. And my uncle was like, he can make those jokes, but Bill on a health kick, he about to get out of jail. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you ain't heard? Bill Cosby said he started working out every day and drinking water. He gonna survive this sentence. I was like, he raped 42 women. He not getting out of jail. What are you talking about? Clique Classix.
Says not to offend people, but just we all talk about it. Why can't it just be funny?
Yeah, why can't it just be out there? Like, why we gotta hide and talk with it between each other and act like we don't talk about it?
Y'all all talk. We all talk about it. I don't know why it's like just a taboo thing. I mean, of course, shouldn't just like outright call someone a name or something like that. That's horrible. That's definitely not what he's trying to do. No. But he's bringing light to it and making people laugh, not at it, but about it, with it, just whatever. Yeah, the entertainment industry and everything like that, it's just changing. I feel like people, it is getting better. I think there is more diversity. When people say a certain either, I don't know, just like people don't get the right to do this, like the amount of chances as someone else, like, I don't know. I mean, it just...
I'll say this. I feel like with the movie industry, just to pick one out. So like with the movie industry, I feel like back in the day, I felt like I was going to the movie theaters to see a good movie. But now I feel like when I go to the movies now, I kind of want them to prove to me it's not a bad movie. If you get what I mean. Like,
I guess I can get what you mean.
I feel like people are just more aware that not everything they release is just going to be good automatically. And so that's what I think is changing. Just people more aware of what can be good or bad, even though I do think the spectrum is still leaning towards like most stuff they put out is bad and people just watch it and say it's good just because.
Yeah.
But there are a few critics who are like, hey, wait a minute now, just because it's on the big screen doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, because I know like YouTube series or like just Netflix documentaries are way better than like just movies out. And I think most of these movies out are just recycled concepts over and over again.
Yes. 100%.
Because, like, that movie, Total Recall?
Yes.
I thought that was a great movie, And it was like, wow, never seen a movie like this. They made it like 20 years ago. I was like, what?
Yeah, they definitely just rehashing. That's why I like kind of like independent and new films that like Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I don't know if you saw that. Really great movie. That was like good because it's not something that we already seen just remake. Like they come out with a new Hansel and Gretel, and like the ad for it is like, this isn't like the other Hansel and Gretel stories you've seen before. And I was like, really? Is there a brother and a sister and a witch in the forest? It's definitely like the other films I've seen before.
Exactly.
Yeah. What about dang it, I had it right on the tip of my tongue. Do you think, I was having this debate with someone, do you think, like you were talking about YouTube, do you think YouTube stars or YouTube celebrities are talented?
That's a good question, because I was watching one thing where a huge YouTube star, Lily Singh, have you heard of her? And I'm sure everyone's heard of her, but I don't even know if you know, a lot of people don't. She has a show on NBC. Clique Classix. The late night or something like that comes out at like 2 a.m. or something like that. And I heard reviews of that show is garbage.
Oh, I watched like 2 people review the first 2 episodes, bro, and it is trash.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
And the thing is, people want to say like, oh, because she's this race or she's whatever. Yeah. She want to blame it on that, or like because like she's a woman or something like that. Ellen is a woman. Oprah is a woman and of color, and they killed. People want to watch them.
Yeah, here's my thing. Everyone tried to make themselves seem so special, because I remember when I watched the first episode, she opens with, I am the first woman of color to have her own late night talk show, and it's like, and we don't even know if it's good yet. The first episode, you just gonna tell me, hey, I'm the first. Like, I'm the trendsetter.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm just a regular guy that just likes to just make content or whatever.
Yeah, because I don't know how. The thing is, the reason why I asked, are they talented? Because it feels like to me, a lot of YouTubers can be talented, yes, and have good ideas for videos, yes. But if we base in talented off of how well or how popular they are, I feel like at this point it's already a formula.
Oh, of course.
Maybe if you learn how the algorithm works.
Yeah, because there's a way to work YouTube, and you could actually YouTube that, and you can build a channel really, maybe not necessarily easy, but there's ways and formats and stuff to follow and stuff like that to build a successful YouTube channel and whatnot. But it's a popularity contest for sure.
Oh, for sure. I think also what it is that made me kind of turn away from it is that I saw recently that a lot of the bigger ones like Lily Singh and others is that I didn't know like a majority of their followers were kind of, not majority, but they had children.
Kids, yeah.
And I didn't know kids were the one who was controlling who's popular. And
it's all made for kids. Or not. And it's, I was watching this one video is where like, it's made for kids, but it slips those like little like, what do you call those? Just those type of jokes where it's like PG-13, but it kind of goes. It could be, I don't know.
What, risky?
Risky for something like that, or for like adults. Yeah. Where adults could watch it, and it's not like just for kids, you know. It's like regular show. Shout out regular show. That was fire.
One of my favorite cartoons of all time. I didn't know that part.
Yeah. It's necessarily on Cartoon Network and kids.
Yeah, it was.
But you could definitely like adults watched it and stuff like
that. But I don't think that the YouTubers did that intentionally, because I feel like regular show intentionally made a cartoon for adults, whereas these YouTubers just make stuff and find out that kids like it, so they just keep doing what they're doing.
Fair. And any platform has stats and stuff to tell you what your audience is and whatnot. So
yeah.
You know,
because once you get older, it's kind of hard to keep anyone above the age of like 17, 18 maybe even 15's attention without being talented. Like, you're not going to keep my attention if you're not talented.
Nah, I could be watching something 30 seconds. I ain't because you know YouTube videos, you just be like, you just get bored and just I'm about to scroll to the next one.
What my thing is now, I know it's kind of like hating a little bit. I try and figure out in the first 10 seconds because if you watch it in the first 10 seconds and leave, they don't get that viewer count.
Right. So you don't even give them 30 seconds.
I don't give them 30. I give them the first 10 seconds because bro, they do the first 10 seconds of them introducing themselves. So I'm like, if you do that, I'm not watching the video.
Hey, my name is Bob. Not so fast, buddy.
You tried to get that view count, bro. Come on, just show me the video. And like one thing I hate, like it literally boils my blood, is clickbait.
I don't do clickbait anymore. If you see those titles with circles or arrows, I'm not clicking on it.
I'm not
clicking on it.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of them can trick me sometimes, bro. Like if it's like a fine ass girl in the video, and I'm like, please let her be real.
Yo, there was one like it's like this lady had no arms and no legs, and she was like, it was like something like, I don't know, like I can't believe she can do this, and I was like, I want to see if she does it.
Yeah,
and she does, and I'm like, that is amazing. Now stuff like that, I'll give that, but it's like prank gone wrong, sexual and stuff. I ain't clicking on that.
Let me tell you the ones I fell for. Like the ones I used to fall for was the ones would be like, my girlfriend calls my best friend and pretends to tell her she loves him.
No, bro, I'm not clicking on those. I know what you're talking about.
You've seen them though, right? Like before, because like I had to learn.
Yeah, I had to learn.
When it first came out, bro, I was watching those videos, bro, because I was like, oh, your best friend tells your girlfriend what went horribly wrong.
Exactly, and literally only 20 seconds of the 10-minute video is like of the title. That's whack.
That's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like... Maybe
nah, if you do that, swag. I'm sorry. I'm swag. But yeah, do you ever get lost on YouTube? Like, you see some wild stuff. I don't know, like, I'd be like on sports, bro. And then it'd be like, freaking 13 UFOs just sighted or something like that. I'm like, bruh, where did that come from?
No. I don't fall into that pit. So like 58% of my battery goes to YouTube every day. So
of course,
I'm always on YouTube. But what I think it is with me is that like I kind of give YouTube algorithms some credit because like I watch videos on the games I play, sports I watch.
And you just keep clicking the next one?
I keep clicking the next one and I won't leave, bro. Like it'll take over my day where like if I have something to do and I think watching a video is better, I'll watch the video. And I'm like, I gotta stop doing that.
See, with me, I've watched YouTube so much, or I use it so much, I don't even like watch half of the videos. I just listen to it. I put an earpiece in, and I'm working. I can have earbuds or whatever while I'm working, and I listen to it because, like, I don't know, I listen to like the 85 South show, and of course they do jokes where you have to see, and sometimes I'll envision them doing it. But if I really want to, I just open my phone and then laugh.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm on YouTube, I'm gonna watch it unless it's like podcast. Podcasts when I listen to on YouTube, I don't.
Like even like ESPN, just people talking about sports. I'm not listening. I'm not watching that.
I watch everything.
I'm listening.
Unless I'm doing something, I'm watching it.
Nah,
even when I'm doing something, I'm probably like this and freaking drawing and doing whatever with this hand. I don't know why. I just like seeing what I'm looking at. That's kind of why I try to make sure whenever I click on a video, it has to be something within my realm of what I was watching, like, so I don't throw my algorithm off at this point.
So you're scared? You scared to click on something else?
Bro,
no, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because I done clicked on a video once that was outside of my little category, and the next time I closed the app and opened it, the first few videos were something of that nature, because it was a clickbait one, and I got the next few from that person. I'm like, oh,
that's funny.
Classics.
on Instagram, I'd be like, you know, those advertisements and stuff. Bro, I clicked on a chain one time. I was like, dang it. And then I got like chains, rings, and stuff like ads. I'm like, bro.
Now, I did buy something off one of the chains ones on Instagram.
Yeah, but it's just like it's like, why can't you just let me look at it? I just want to look at it real quick. I don't want any other ads. Just want to look at this one real quick, and that's it.
Here's what freaked me out one time, like, and I know everyone always talks about this, but like, I remember this one time, I was just talking about a watch that I liked. The next time I went on Instagram, that was the first ad I got. Like,
it's crazy, bro.
It is crazy, bro. So I was like, I don't know if they picking it from like what I usually click, and so they like, people who buy stuff like this and watch stuff like this will like these kind of things.
Nah.
Or they heard me say the name of the company through my phone.
See, the thing is, like, when people say, oh, I don't want to have a smartphone because then they'll be listening to me, or I don't want the Google Homes or Alexas and stuff like that, they probably already know what you don't want them to know.
I'm one of those believers. Like, I'm not getting a Google Home or Lexus because I don't want them to listen to me any more than they already are.
It doesn't matter. You have your phone always on you.
Yeah, but why give them even more accuracy?
How does that have more accuracy than this right here sitting
My
right there?
phone is not always on me, bro. Like, literally, your phone can be...
That's not always beside me.
But your phone is going to be beside you when that's not. Right? Because, like, when you're not home... This is, like, let's say your phone's in your room because you're watching the game on TV, but your phone can't hear you from your room. But now you got this Google Home right here in your living room to where it can hear you in your living room now. And then when you go back in your room to pick up your phone, now your phone is going to pick up where the conversation left off. You got to leave some gaps in their knowledge, bro. They don't need it.
I'm going to just keep talking like this and there.
And you just come up with your own language and your boys come over and eat with that, bro. And that's...
Rada.
And that the little thing on Instagram going on now is like my FBI agent listening to me be like, I be loving that meme when they'll show some random ass situation and it's like my personal FBI agent listening to my phone calls like,
yo, we got to stop right now with the World War III memes.
We have to.
Got to, like, literally, I looked at a couple of them and the videos, and in the back of my mind, they're funny, but what's right here in the front, I'm like, these people are getting mad. These people are getting mad, bro. Like, y'all need to stop, please.
Bro, like, here was my thing. I was like, the first wave even, I didn't even think the first wave we should have did it, because, like, when it first happened, I was like,
this isn't.
I laughed. I'm not even gonna lie. I laughed a little bit, but
I never laughed out loud.
No, I never laughed out loud. I was like, because tell you the truth, I didn't know what happened because I woke up and the internet told me what happened before like my phone.
I just saw the freaking meme Austin sent where Trump's like doing the NFL draft or the NBA draft or something like that.
Yeah,
coming up to the podium.
No, I didn't even see that one. The first one I saw was when I opened Instagram and it was it's the guy that be like,
Haha Davis.
Haha Davis. That was the first one I saw. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And then I found out what he was talking about.
Yeah, but. Real talk, chill, please.
Please. Because it's not a joke matter. Because if we get drafted, y'all it's going to be fucking crying over there. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Where are those memes at then?
Hey, look, I'm not even going to lie. Once I heard that it was serious and they actually did it, and I started thinking, like, if I got drafted, do you think you would survive? Because, look, at the end of the day, you need to come to this realization now, at least. We're pawns. We're going to be the pawns in this situation. We don't know anyone. We're not special. We don't have money. Because, like, Haha Davis and LeBron can joke about it. Because when they go over there and the captain's like, hey, go invade their base. If LeBron's like, come on, bro, I'm LeBron. He'll be like, let me sit out.
First off,
me and you don't have no excuse, bro.
First off, they're not drafting LeBron. And all these hood. Oh, I got the strap on me. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
Bro, like,
well, show me what you can do, so I don't have to go.
Well, see, like, here's the thing. I always believe at the end of the day.
I'm not going.
And, like...
I'm not, though.
I'm trying to debate, but, like, how...
I'm not
you
going.
would go to jail for treason rather than going.
So, if they knock on the door right now... and they say, I need both of y'all to come with me right now, I'm going to say, I ain't going. I'm going to say, I ain't going. You have to drag me.
So you gonna have to take you to jail on the spot. You gonna be like, you might as well take me to jail then. Cause you going to jail.
I'm gonna say, let me get something to eat first or something like that. Like, come on, bro. Like, give me a week. Like, let me tell my family or something like that. Like,
bro, like, here's the thing. This may be like a big move, but if I go, like, I don't want to go to jail for, like, I don't know how long treason is for. I feel like 5-10 years. I don't want to go to jail at all.
Oh, I'm not going to jail either.
But I feel like if I go over there and, like, let's say the captain say invade this base, and when your troop mates go to invade it, would you hide? Like, when y'all get close, like, you jump off, like, hey, I'm gonna go get some piss right quick. I'll be right back, y'all.
Hey, what channel that? Nah, real talk. I don't care how much you say, like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm soft, or whatever.
Look, I feel like...
What do you want me to do?
I don't want to, like, I wouldn't let anyone down, so maybe I'm leaning towards doing it, but I'm going to hate, like, the reason why I had to do it for, because, A, I didn't sign up to be a military. The only reason we would get drafted is because we're men. And so, it's like, you forcing me to? Like, come on. And
I ain't going.
at that point, that means we're losing if they force us to, by the way. So, you might...
I'm gonna go out there when I'm losing it. I'm gonna just like, and all the memes, they're like, oh, you can act like you're homosexual, or you can like act like you're like this or that, impaired or whatever. Like, that's stupid.
Also, I hope that this is what the United Nations, was created for, because it's like, it's created to deter war. Right. So I feel like maybe the next meeting of the UN, they gonna be like, hey, y'all, let's not do this yet.
Clique Classix. That's crazy. But on a lighter note,
yes.
Let's get freaking Google to tell us something. Oh, I thought that was your phone.
Bro, I saw my phone did that because you said Google.
Hey Google, tell me a fact.
Wikipedia says that strawberries aren't actually berries, but bananas and tomatoes are.
Chimpanzees. But human DNA is also 60% similar to bananas.
There was a lot of stuff going on. We got way more different. We got way more Google Homes in this bitch than I thought.
Can you say Google Home do something, or you have to say?
Nah,
hey?
You gotta say hey or okay.
Bro, every time you say that, I get a notification, so it's making me.
Bro, you got the girls, bro.
Bro, this is all sports notifications, bro. I be.
So you playing ball?
Nah. I just keep up with the sports, bro. That's all.
Right. So this was the first podcast from Clique Classix. It's Trey Lee.
This your boy Jaylen.
We'll be back. Hopefully, we'll try to do these twice a month, something like that. Hopefully, we'll try to be more consistent. If y'all have more topics or something like that we want to hit, send them in the comments, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Below me when I'm doing this, put my ad.
Say I got soul, I got soul. And I got soul, I got soul. Yeah.